Hello again guys, this is Charles1K92 here, and we are still continuing with Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. Okay.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I've prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid. I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Okay. Apparently we're being counted on here. Okay. So Miller's in the hospital, and Ocelot's just unavailable for us to do. Okay. No. Maybe not yet. Okay, so we're just going to quickly take a look at things. I think I might have went over this the other in the previous video. No, it's just R&D. So anyway, so we're going to go and do a mission now, because why not? So you go on to your missions. And as Miller said, you can press, you can deploy into a mission if you want to, and you can also listen to a briefing tape. So basically there's recordings of the mission that we're going to be doing. So this one is a Hero's Way. So we have to eliminate a Spetsnaz detachment's commander secretly involved in the Scorched Earth operation in Afghanistan. The target and his recon unit have occupied Shago village. Or the Shago Calais, which is what it is. And are ready to meet an assault. So like the commander is going to be somewhere in here, and he's going to be getting one of his unit guys probably coming back from a base mission or whatnot. But apparently we can get ourselves a skilled person known as a gunman, and then basically we're able to see this as we go through. So like pay attention to obtaining skills and blueprints, which will be on the not so top right hand corner but top right of the screen. Then you've got obtainable skill prints and blueprints. So this can be a gunsmith and gunsmith with a shotgun skill. Somebody else is called a rescuer, and you can also get a blueprint as well for certain weapons, but you need to find them in the game as well. But we're gonna go and see if I can develop something else beforehand, because there's multiple ways that you can achieve your said goal if this allows me to load up quicker. Come on, there we go. Righty. Oh, that was something I didn't check. Where was that? Okay. That needs a blueprint, so we can develop this weapon if we want to. Apparently there's one more that I'm missing. Where is this? Alright, so with the sniper rifles, I would want to get this, but I also want level 2. But we need medical units up. Okay, so you see how quick that went? It's nice, isn't it? So we're not going to add this in yet. So this gives us a few more bits to do. So as you develop a new weapon, it instantly becomes unlocked, but you constantly need to hire or find more staff and, you know, build everything up. So in order to get a tranquilized version of this sniper rifle, we need to get our R&D level up to 15 and our medical up to 15 as well. And we also need to have certain plants and resources at our disposal too. Same thing with LMGs. Alright. We've also got a database and we can take a look at our encyclopedia for any animals that we can find. So you can also go and collect animals on your journeys, should you need to. Some are super rare, some are just rare. And it just depends where they are found. Some of them are found in Afghanistan, and others are actually found in Africa. And basically you can unlock code names as well, so you can get chicken, chick, foxhound, fox, eagle, and so on. There are some others which we haven't unlocked yet because, you know, we need to do certain things, like to get an ostrich one you need this, butterfly you need to do this, dog or hound or whatever. There's also a bat one. But as I said, we should try to get into the mission. So we do this one, we get a nice bit of GMP. So we're going to come into here. And this is our loadout prep screen. So this is what we're able to see every single time that we do a mission. So we can commence the mission straight away if we want to, or we can take a look at our equipment to see what we can do. So at the moment we can only have basically what I like to call the M4, or we can have an AK. An AK is much more cheaper apparently. No shotguns, no grenade launchers, so we don't have that luxury yet. We did develop a sniper rifle, so we could essentially take this with us and kill our target at a distance. That would give us the achievement of eliminate the target from a sniping position, which is part of our mission task, but we're not going to do that just yet. We'll do that perhaps maybe on a secondary run through. We can have grenades. This is something for your forward operating base, but we're not going to use that at all. No claymore mines. We've got a phantom cigar. Generally I don't have this loadout the way how they kind of got it sorted out, so like if I put that there, we're gonna have this here and this. Wait, what? Oh yeah. And then we can add the phantom cigar that. Yep. Tools, basically this is what it is, doesn't change, not at all. Body, D-Horse, he doesn't have anything just yet, or he does but we haven't started development. Vehicles, surprisingly some stuff is carried over. So like if we wanted to, I can have a tank. So this was somehow from my previous save, so this is from the online which they keep. So I can have an American tank, I can have a Russian tank, and so on. But we're not going to do any of that. Character, head options there is none. So these are all like the certain camouflages you can get. And these ones I got from doing FOB raids on a AI controlled FOB. And these are like, not rare, but they're just basic sort of camos. Okay. So we're going to commence the mission. Now I don't think there's anything about day or night, as far as I'm aware. But we are going to start off at 6 o'clock in the morning. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave from our deployment area and see if we can't make our way into the target's area. And what we're going to try and do is we're not going to just extract our target, but we're also going to extract his commanders. Well, not his commanders, his recon scout kind of guys. Now, for me, when I've done this mission for the first time, it's where I got to meet a soon-to-be new member to Mother Base, a four-legged one, somebody that we'll call DD at the time. But at this point, I don't know if it's a rare thing if he shows up or not, but for me on my first playthrough he did. So This is my second playthrough, so hopefully we get to see DD at this one. There's a high possibility, so if there's a wild pup that barks at you when we begin the mission, it means that DD's close by. So...
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Dishago Calais and eliminate the target.
Okay. So we can take a look at our iDroid to see that we're making our headway towards D-Horse, which is where we're going to deploy at.
Be careful down there, boss. We can use compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
Alright. So our helicopter is now off. Let's take a look at our iDroid again. So we just need to head down there. So we're going to do this now. And remember, we want to hear out for a bark if possible, so we might see DD at some point. Who knows? So using D-Horse is pretty good. I mean, so far we can only whistle for D-Horse, but there are other options that we can do for him later on. It's all about the waiting. There's a diamond there.
Those are raw diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP.
It looks like that's the beginning of the village there. No sign of DD. Probably further down. I'm just going to head up to much more higher ground to see if we can see anything. I know I could probably do it up there, but so far we haven't heard DD yet, and we've already gone past the beginning. Well, not say beginning, but who knows? Maybe DD just doesn't spawn at the right time, I guess. I don't know. Just going to stick to the roadways because I might come across him.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
You might want to keep an eye on those two just in case they are. Yeah, I know that I'm going on foot here and it might be a bit boring, but Keep in mind, I can't remember how I done this the first time with DD, so I don't know where he is per se. So he does spawn, but it's just like you need to somehow come across him. Well, I think maybe you might see him at the end, I think. Because I know that there's another helicopter thing which is here, and I'm not sure if he spawns at this bit. He might do. Right, now. Now apparently there's some plants which are near here, so we're gonna get D-Horse. We're gonna see if we can't get this. Look, another diamond. Somewhere on the rock, is it? Whoa, that is very... That is not good. We haven't upgraded this enough so it doesn't blind us. Am I sure I'm at the right one? I could be wrong. That can't use shite. Right. We'll try in the desert if we can. Again, I might have gone to the wrong one. Well, there's a lot more greener here, but doesn't mean it's going to be here now, does it? Try there. This plant's a little bit difficult to find on your first try, but it's roughly one or two areas. It's either going to be in the desert back here, which I think is that. This.
That's a medicinal plant called haoma, otherwise known as soma. People use it to make a sacred drink for religious ceremonies.
Alright, so we're not going to be on D-Horse for any longer, so we're going to purely rely on our solo infiltration. Now, this place looks kind of good for us to climb up on, so we're going to do that now. See if we can't get more intel on what's in front.
Make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up.
Now we can't do anything to these guys, but we can most likely hold them up. We can't interrogate, so what we're going to do is we're going to knock this one out. See if we can't Fulton him later on. keeping in mind the weather plays a big effect on your Fulton recovery. If it's raining or if it's...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
If it's raining or if there's a sandstorm, it might alter the trajectory of where the person is. So we need to keep this in mind. Alright, so far so good. It looks like they might have already arrived here. Now, there is a safe distance where you can Fulton extract somebody, but you've got to keep in mind that a big balloon in the sky does send a big signal, so you want to be, I say, about... So once you've marked the target, it'll tell you the distance, so you're about... I'm going to say 50 meters is probably a nice safe distance. So... Yep, so he's completely unaware.
He's coming too. Roger that.
So in this sense, we will be extracting as much people as we can. Now you see that there? That's an anti-air system. So it's not like a gun, but it will detect our helicopter. But we can get rid of this if we destroy it. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to follow and extract as much people as we can out of this area. Now I would say hold them up, but you can always do this. Now that guy on the roof will be an issue. So we're still going to do the same principle as before. Now the only way how you S-rank the mission is if, let's say, you do this quick enough. So like you want to be in the you want to be in here a bit more quicker, deal with the guards quickly. But this is a nice easy walkthrough with a low level. Alright. I kind of wanted that to happen. Alright, so extract, 90% chance, 90%.
Subject on board.
There we
Leave
go.
the rest to us. You got to extract him. Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base.
Look, there's our target.
That's the target.
That's our guy that we want to get.
Boss, ways to kill him. But putting him to sleep doesn't count as eliminating him. Neither does knocking him out.
Shit. So you understand, like, you can't force and extract anybody while inside a building. Nope. Right, that was difficult. Uh-oh, we might not get this guy. Yep.
So if sandstorms come in, sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf. But that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage.
Alright, well, we're going to need a helicopter extraction anyway.
Roger.
Bit upset that I haven't found Dee Dee.
This is B Quad. Arriving
Thought for sure he'd either be at this location or another one.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. This is Pequot. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing.
There's more than one way to eliminate the target. Pick him off from a distance, sneak up on him with your knife, or you could find a way to avoid killing him altogether. It's your choice, boss. Do as you see fit.
I'm just a bit thinking about this now, because, like, it's either this one or it was this one where I discovered Dee Dee, but I don't think... At least now that guarantees my, thing.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
And you will get this every now and then, like, new developments and everything else that takes
Mission
place.
complete. Great work.
Come on, where is it? We got B rank, it's not that bad. Support helicopter armaments can now be developed.
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Cool.
Remember the guys you brought back from the base in Cuba 9 years ago? Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men, our brothers in fate. They'll be glad to know you've seen them here.
So we got Hideo Kojima back. Also, these guys are special, so I'm going to try and lock them down if I can. C rank. C rank. Now these were guys that I got from my days as things, so an A+ guy, that's cool. Extracted. So then now we can kind of organise stuff in advance. Now I thought we could get D-Dog in Mission 2, but I guess it isn't this one. No, sorry, not Mission 2, Mission 3. But he didn't appear. So There's nothing to really worry about that much on. But what we'll do is we'll try and stay near the village that we're at. Maybe he will show up. But
The site ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve. Objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
alright, so if we take a look at buddy equipment. Okay, so basically this is for D-Horse at the moment. So we can give D-Horse a battle dress, and a battle dress level 3, and then level 4 upgrade. So basically he has a bit more health than if he gets shot. And then there's also like this DLC stuff which you get a western track or a parade track sort of thing. But we don't do anything like that. However, with the helicopter it's much more different. The helicopters are what we use constantly all the time to get around to new areas should we need them. So, well, not should we need them, but once it loads up. Oh. Sometimes it does this, it just takes a while to load. Right, well in any case... Oh. Alright, so in any case, so when it comes down to DD should roughly spawn... So if we just place a marker there. So we're going to head back to A again. Because you can still find DD in free mode, it's just we just have to hear him bark. That's a clear indicator to say that he's nearby, so any barking DD, that would be much appreciated. It could be, it's entirely random, so he spawns at any given spawn location. Well, he wouldn't be near there because we just got there. You know what? We will get the next mission to start. Now this base is still going to be wary because we were just recently there, so... Oh no, a load of horse riding.
Whoa, whoa! Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
Alright. So we were once at Spugba Keep, but there's no point for us to go through here again. Now, we can go and collect some prisoners. I had a feeling that something like this might happen. So what is there's still a possibility that we can get DD here. So there is always that possibility. So what we're going to do is, when we get to... let's see. Right.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment.
Oh.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
We had a dog. Oh! Look at him!
That wild dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
You want to come back? You want to come with me? Alright.
Boss, stop!
I have a soft side for puppies.
Roger that. We'll pick him up.
Я не хочу умирать!
On the ground.
He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. You need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous interpretation. You gotta extract him.
You can even go in first person while you drive as well. Handy!
We found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist. That's the target.
Let's try and get him, shall we?
Эй, ты же говоришь по-английски? Это непросто. Наверное, работает в переводческом отделении, аналитики, западной разведки. Я часто вижу, у тебя свет допоздна.
Да, я всегда читаю газеты и журналы с той стороны. Я даже думаю по-английски.
Правда? Научи меня каким-нибудь клёвым выражением. На случай, если я вдруг встречу американца.
Хорошо, повторяй за мной. I spent
I spent
last
last
night
night
with your girlfriend.
with your girlfriend.
Это было неплохо.
Правда? Что это значит?
Я друг твоего приятеля.
О, это действительно полезно. Любые мелочи могут помочь в этой холодной войне, да?
Точно. Эти слова могут спасти твою жизнь.
Ха-ха, может быть. В следующий раз ты должен научить меня еще чему-нибудь.
Конечно. Увидимся.
That Soviet soldier in the Green Beret is speaking English. Must be a language specialist. With him on our side, we'd be capable of Russian interpretation support. Try and extract him.
Spit it out.
Your English is pretty good, American.
Speak. Speak.
Right, we are definitely going to go and take this guy back. First. Alright, let's see. 100%. Let's do it.
Boss, that language specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life, like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
That was quick. Now I know that there is a certain path that I can go up. There it is. Alright, let's head up here and then we can see if we can develop something new for our weaponry. Come on, I want to... Please. Come on. Pretty please. Would you like to develop something new? Yes. Can we get onto that? No, we cannot. You know what? This can wait. Alright, so now we can use our night vision goggles properly at night. But when we upgrade them a bit further, we can actually use them during the day as well, if needs be. And lucky for us, a sandstorm's hit.
You made it. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Well, I know where it is. Come on. Alright, anyway, so
that antenna is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking. That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more?
there's another one which is just here.
That looks like the target. We know where all the antennas are now. Take out all three of them. How you do it is your call.
Now, here's the thing. There is a diamond which is here, but it's located somewhere there. So do what I did. Bam. Well, there are still 2 prisoners. Now, the moment that we do something here, we're going to have to go back. So, and there's also there's this.
That's an anti-air radar. It isn't one of the targets, but destroying it would shut down part of the enemy's air surveillance. It might make more landing zones available.
Okay. So now, if I was allowed to use my iDroid properly, I'd be able to develop some C4, place the C4 on the certain things, and get this job done and over with. But, unfortunately for me, I don't have that luxury. So what we're going to do is we're going to head our way back to here, because there's going to be prisoners here that we want.
Ты в порядке?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Righty then. I know this is going to be quite long, and I know I'm not really saying much, but see how this goes. Gold fox. Oh. And I reckon she is, yeah, she's there. Alright, I see. And now it takes ages. It's just like it takes the piss. So like you go, oh, you want to go on this one? That's fine.